It's a good thing that just happened because the real hijinks are just about to begin. This morning, the battle for breakfast continues, and it's all about my favorite pancakes. Yesterday, we cooked Erica's favorite morning meal, grits. That went well. The ladies, of course, yeah. Beat the guys. You see the scores up there right now. We judge on a scale of 1 to 5. Today, our judge this morning is Scott Conant, chef at New York's Scarpetta restaurant, and a judge on the Food Network's Chopped. Scott, good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here, bud.
Nice to be here. Thank you very much. Yeah. It's a little early, huh?
Keep it fair. Yeah, it's definitely early.
It's good
That's a good time to do breakfast. Who doesn't love pancakes?
It's un-American to not like pancakes.
It really is un-American not to like them. You were making up your own batter here. What's in yours?
Well, this is buttermilk, eggs, butter inside that, and just some regular flour as well. It's just very simple. I'm going to put a little bit of butter inside here. This is the way. You know, I do pancakes in the restaurants when I want to do something like a savory component of a dish. Yeah. So a little bit of butter. I like when it gets a little bit noisette, just a little bit brown, a touch, and just I make them very small. So what I'll do sometimes is if I want,
so it's going to spread out a little bit.
So I'm just going to adjust this temperature. The real key is to adjust the pan. Adjust the temperature so it's not cooking too high. You want it to go nice and slow. And what'll happen is in the interior of the pancake as well as the exterior starts to cook at the same temperature. So it starts to bubble up a touch and it doesn't get too brown on the bottom.
Who knew that pancakes were so scientific?
I wouldn't say scientific.
I mean, this is pretty intense.
A little thoughtfulness goes a long way.
It looks nice. Nice pattern.
Well, we'll see what happens.
All right, so why don't we get started here? We have 4 completely different pancake recipes. Why don't we start down there with Erica?
I am going to go down with Erica.
Okay, so here we go.
I know you had mentioned that you have a few different things going on.
I do.
So what do you have in?
I'm a hot mess as usual. I'm doing buckwheat pancakes because I really like that sort of nuttier, more robust flavor in my pancakes. I'm also going to be putting in some flaxseed meal. I add this to a lot of things I make for my kids because it gives them a little extra nutritional boost, and a little bit of cinnamon. And then I'm going to mash up some banana, and I'm going to have bananas and walnuts in there.
So you're doing 2 different types.
No, I am. And then to some of those banana walnut ones, I'm going to add some chocolate chips because I think that chocolate in the morning makes everyone happy.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right?
I wouldn't be the one to argue with you, by the way.
So that's what I'm working on. First, I got to mash my banana.
Oh, nice mashing.
Thank you.
Really good mashing there.
Thank you.
So then you're going to put it in the pan?
No, I'm going to put it into. I'm going to put a little bit into the batter rather than sliced bananas.
I'm a little slow.
I've never actually done this before.
That's a good time to start.
We've got Darth Vader coffee if you need to wake up.
Darth Vader coffee is a great accompaniment for the pancake
I might grab
meal,
a piece of the
and the bread as well. The toast.
So
all right. So
what do you have going?
So what I'm doing, Scott, here is I'm going to do. So my father used to make pancakes for us every Tuesday night while my mom worked.
Okay.
I'm combining that with my wife's pumpkin pancake recipe.
Ooh.
Okay. So we've got pumpkin puree. There's some coriander, some nutmeg, some cinnamon. You like that?
When did you even learn that there was a spice called coriander?
Oh, I have.
Look at you on Fuego.
I mean, I have no idea how to make it myself, really, but I'm going to try. My wife does do a wonderful job with this. And I think one of the keys is, for me, when I eat pancakes, one of the stars is not just the batter, but the syrup. So we had syrup brought in from Western New York.
Yes.
I actually used to make syrup with my grandfather on the farm right near Attica, and so we have pure New York maple syrup taken in. Yes, Attica. So from Western New York, which is the best part about it.
Awesome. So
only the syrup will do.
A little hometown love as well.
Yeah, a little hometown love.
There's a lot of family going on here.
Well, I mean,
can I give you a little tip about the pancake?
Yes, please do.
You should have added the egg whites at the end.
Yeah, I know. I should have waited a little longer.
Because you haven't incorporated your flour yet. Now you have.
I know, it's a mess. Well, that's why I made another one here.
Oh, so there's already one done.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it out of this one. This whole process is accelerated. Never mind the pressure I'm under right now, Scott.
I don't want to.
It's very stressful. Yeah, well, sometimes I do. Every once in a while.
It's probably best.
All right, let me concentrate here.
So you have one giant pancake.
Not just, this is just one of a few. I went the tradition. I was literally weaned on chocolate chip pancakes. I mean that wholeheartedly. So I've gone with a little bit of a twist on that, and then I've got some walnuts in there that I like.
Yes.
Gonna have a few raspberry accents at the very end, which I think are gonna go over very nicely. I'm just having a roll. Just not getting my bubbles.
I think what you're gonna do is just be patient with it.
We've all got berries, Chris, on the side.
We were talking about that before. See how it's starting to bubble, and then I'm afraid to look at
got a great base
Might be a little dark.
I'm afraid to.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I'm afraid to flip.
I think you're flipping too early.
You think?
Is he flipping too early? That's a huge pancake.
That's what I said.
Jeffrey, don't.
What the? You can't do
worry.
that.
You keep it over there in Buffalo, would you?
Attica, excuse me, Attica.
Attica.
All right. And you're serving this with what?
I'd really rather not give it away right now. There's going to be.
Oh, come on.
I want to save it for the end.
Hey.
You know, as a defending champ, I really need to keep some of my secrets a little
but
bit
it seems
sacred.
like you're lacking a little bit of confidence if you're afraid to give away your secrets.
Excuse me,
I mean,
Glenn.
I'm just saying.
Scott,
don't
I
worry.
like you a lot.
Don't worry, Scott. I'm confident. It's the.
You caramelized your bananas.
I did. Unlike Erica, you know, I don't try to conceal anything healthy. This is not a healthy breakfast for my kids, which I make. I caramelized some bananas with some sugar and brown sugar and butter, and we're going to do one pancake, Nutella, those caramelized bananas on top, and then another pancake on top, and some regular, very plebeian. There's nothing, you know, fancy about this. It's we bought it on
Vocabulary
sale.
sounds pretty fancy.
Well, it is.
It bought it on sale as well. So you're going to kind of do like a pancake lasagna with Nutella
Pancake lasagna.
stacked up.
A pancake
A
lasagna.
Napoleon, if you will.
A Napoleon, exactly, of the pancake variety. Now, I gotta, please.
All right.
Thank you.
She's trying to
dismissing
concentrate.
me?
I'm never dismissing the judge.
Erica claims she has a defective burner.
They're not cooking. I have it turned up to 5.
It is slow cooking, but if you do it right, you can get it done.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, Erica's trying to finish off really quickly.
I'm going to have to get back to this.
That's a
one
great
it's
idea.
raw.
Scott, do you want to try some of the? I mean, I'm still
But
working
look, I
on
got my
second
garnish ready.
pancake
Doesn't
here.
it look pretty?
It looks spectacular. Poor effort. I'm just going to start with, it's raw pancakes.
Poor effort?
Okay, poor effort.
You meant P-O-U-R, right?
What I try to do with the
Can I
pumpkin
taste this?
pancakes is make it a little brown on one side. This one I may have taken off slightly too early, but you have some of the syrup on there. Do you need more syrup?
Well, let me just taste it.
Okay, why don't you
We'll
give that a
start
shot?
What is that?
What do you mean? That's a pancake. That's a beautiful pancake.
you know, I just wanted it to be clear.
What do you think of that?
Do you have eggs in that batter?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's good because you can taste the eggs.
Okay.
And there's a lot of the great spice of the pancake.
The coriander, the nutmeg, the cinnamon.
You've really
Yes.
practiced all
You
the
like saying
spices
coriander,
as well.
don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Well done. Well done. So I think this is good. I'll give this a 3.
Oh,
3? Wow.
A 3. That's good for me. I'm very tough.
So much for home field advantage.
I know.
Yeah, I'll give that a 3. I will say the quality of the syrup is really good.
Thank you.
So, but that has nothing to do with
Fresh
you.
utensils.
but it's about the pancake, right, Scott?
It really is about the pancake.
Yeah.
This, sir, if I may, is a monstrosity.
Chris made a birthday cake.
This is rough.
Hey,
That's all. I'm going to start there. Anyway,
dig in.
this is for some, clearly not for others.
This is a chocolate chip pancake. And
Ready whip? You couldn't even whip. You couldn't even whip up.
Time constraints.
To what?
It's a good pancake.
It is not.
Oh, come on!
I'm going to give that a 2.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're a nice guy. This is not personal.
Not anymore.
Yes.
Get in there, Erica.
A 2.
I'm known to be a little bit
He's a
difficult.
tough
Look at
critic.
Marisol. Wow.
I don't throw
That is a
compliments around
beast.
either, by the way.
Get a little bit of Nutella, get a little bit of banana,
Get the
a
whole-
whole
the
bit.
whole
I'm
thing in
sorry.
there.
I'll be quiet.
This I gotta hear.
No, the banana is really good in anything with Nutella. You're just, I mean, you're starting ahead. So I'm going to give that a 4.
Wow.
Thank
You
you.
are tough.
Holy mackerel.
I mean, I was giving her the win for the Nutella alone.
Stunned silence around here. Let me try this and see how bad it is.
Do we?
This was
I'm
from
gonna
my
use
batter. I don't know.
Oh.
Okay, so
So really,
So
I did
which
have
one
a
is-
defective
which
burner.
one
The
has-
chocolate. This has chocolate as well. If you like chocolate, and this doesn't have the chocolate.
this is what I like about yours. I like that it's not as much chocolate. It's not as overwhelming as this.
come on.
This is just. This is just. There's no restraint. This is good.
No, it's definitely it's
International.
It's an insight into Chris Raggy.
Yeah.
International House of Heaven.
Yeah.
This has been. I
mean,
don't know. I disagree, Cook. Chef.
That's
what's
okay,
the
that's
what's the
fine.
score on Erica?
I get that a lot.
He's thinking.
Erica, your pancake is really flat. It has really, I mean, no pun intended.
It's
Flavor-wise,
really-
I mean, it's
really
flavor-wise,
great
there's
to
not
have
a
you
lot
here.
of. You haven't developed a lot of flavor out of this at all. frankly.
It's a pancake.
I'm sorry.
It's delicious.
So what does she get?
About?
A 1?
So I'm going to give you a 3 as well. Because I like the subtleties of the chocolate and all the other elements you have inside there, but it's just not.
You're saying it's too subtle.
Good job.
It's very
It
subtle.
looks good. Let me try
and
a
it's
little
definitely
bit,
not
actually.
sweet enough.
I'm from Connecticut. We're very restrained.
I'm from Connecticut.
This is actually very good.
We'll talk later.
All right, so scores are 3, 3, 2, 4. 2. That's the lowest score that's ever been given out.
That is.
In this competition.
Seriously, he dropped stuff last week. 2 weeks ago, he dropped stuff and he didn't get a 2.
It did.
That's. I'm sorry.
Can I try the Nutella?
So after
can't
2
stand
rounds of
behind that.
scoring, it's Erica 7, Marisol's in the lead with 8, Chris only has 5, I have 6.
And,
We got 2 days left, right? So anything can happen.
And tomorrow, I'm up when Katie Lee joins us to help cook my favorite, French toast.
Oh, yeah.
Again, a very plebeian dish that we can zhuzh up.
Keep using that word.
Plebeian, by the way, is regular, normal, pedestrian. Tomorrow we'll have a different word of the day. That
I love it.
I think today's word of the day should be Nutella.
Maddie's word of the day.
Did you try the Nutella?
Yummy.
Try the Nutella.
Thank you, Scott.